Considering the solar industry is your next career move, you might as well be betting against the internet in the 90s. As one well-known billionaire wisely put it, if you want to get wealthy, identify where the masses are going and get there first. My friend, that place right now is the solar industry. This isn't some fleeting trend, but a universal need that's creating more 6- and 7-figure income earners than tickets sold for the biggest blockbuster movie. Now, visualize this. A world powered by clean, renewable energy. This is the solar-powered reality that our future holds. Within 2 decades, we'll be zipping around in electric cars and living in homes powered purely by sunlight. But here's a fact you can't ignore. The cost of electricity is constantly rising. Everyone feels it. Each month the bill arrives and it's a little higher than before. But what if you could help people cut that bill? Make their homes greener and get paid big bucks for it. Let's hit you with some cold hard facts. Traditional gas guzzlers have already peaked, while electric vehicles are just ramping up. By 2035, you can say goodbye to new gas cars in California. Similarly, all new homes since 2020 are legally required to sport solar panels. By 2045, every home in the Golden State will be basking in the solar glow. Friends, the solar revolution isn't just knocking at the door, it's kicking it down. And here's the best part. This isn't a product someone can duplicate on Alibaba. It's not a skill you have to spend all day in front of a computer learning. You don't need to risk thousands of dollars testing and trying anything. Plus, you don't even need great credit to leverage what's possible. It's a legitimate opportunity, and it's happening now. So let's paint a picture for your future. A career safe from AI. In an industry destined to grow and disrupt the oldest monopoly on the planet. When our children and grandchildren ask us what we did when the world shifted to renewable energy, what will your answer be? Don't be a history spectator. Be a part of the making. Because when this ship sails, and it's sailing fast, you don't want to be left behind. Reach out to the person who showed you this video right now and let them guide you on how to seize this golden opportunity with Harbor. The time isn't tomorrow. The time is now. Take action. And let's light up the world together.
Okay, what's going on, everybody? It's Larry Wiggins Bay. I know some of you have been hearing a lot about what's going on in the solar industry, or seeing it all over, Facebook or YouTube or on some of your friends' feeds. But a lot of people don't know about the opportunity that's present in the industry right now. So I want to take a few minutes to give you a quick rundown of a company called Harbor Solar. Right. And right now, I mean, if you don't know, I don't know if you've seen or if you have any, information about the industry, but the renewable energy space is one of the fastest growing industries in the country right now, really around the world. And the opportunity that's available is one of the best kept secrets. So I want to take a few minutes. We're going to go over that, get you back to the rest of your day. But at the end of this, do what you can to take some notes, but definitely get back to whoever invited you to this video, to this call, and let them know what questions you want to have and how you want to move forward, because this train is taking off. The ship is sailing with or without you, and this is your invitation to join. So get your tickets today, right? But, like I said, Harbor is one of the best kept secrets in business, fastest growing industry, and it's going to be a huge part of the clean energy revolution, right? The great thing about the company is there's no recruiting required, and a lot of you know me. I don't have a problem with recruiting. I love recruiting, but one of the huge values I saw in this program is that recruiting or building a team is not necessary to have, real success, by yourself. That can be done by yourself from home, sitting on the couch, just working with your warm market. And that's a big part of what we do. Simple warm market, proven referral system. There's no real experience required, right? Because we give you all the training, all the information necessary. And all we're really doing is helping clients save money, right? So Here you can earn while you learn, while you're building a career, right? There's no high pressure sales. We got, a team of people to take care of that side of everything for you, unless that's something you're interested in. But you're going to have access to all the newest tech in the industry, right? So there's no shorts here. You're going to have everything you need to be successful, whether you want to just go at it alone or you want to build a team. It's completely up to you. But just a little bit about, I guess the insight, what people are saying about the industry. I don't know if you recognize these two guys. Top left is Warren Buffett. Bottom right, I guess, will be Gary Vee. But energy deregulation, and this is Warren Buffett said this, right? Energy deregulation will be one of the largest transfers of wealth in history. Right now, I know a lot of people have friends and family that always have I don't want to say a negative opinion, but let's just say it, a negative opinion about things. But if I'm going to consider anybody's opinion heavily, it'd probably be the opinion of one of the most successful investors in the history of the nation, right? But simply put, the energy industry is a monopolized industry. It's one that you can't typically get your feet in, or get your piece of the pie from, right? Like normally you can't even get the crumbs from the energy industry. With what's going on with solar right now, we're not getting crumbs. We're not getting pieces of the pie. We can really take the whole thing right now, right? Definitely a foot in the door opportunity. And I think that's what Gary Vee is saying too when it comes to the professional opportunities. This is the best time to be alive in human history. So in this presentation, just real quick, we're going to go over a little bit about the industry, who we are as a company, the solutions we offer, our business model, and a couple quick steps to help you get started. So right now, currently, there's about 4 million homes in the U.S. that use solar energy, but there's 130 million that are still tied to grid-tied homes, let's say, tied to dirty fossil fuels and this old, outdated, archaic energy system, energy grid system that we have, right? That I live in Texas. I don't know if any of y'all are from North Texas, but a lot of times in the summer we have black and brownouts, right? Because the energy grid is overloaded. Or even in the wintertime, if it gets super cold here in Texas, and everybody's heat is on, it is treacherous, right? And I know New York has the same problems. Baltimore, Maryland has the same problems sometimes. But it's not a regional problem. It's really due to the fact that the way that we've been producing and distributing and receiving our energy for the last, I'll say, 30 years has been outdated, right? And it's time for an update. And that's why 86 million homes qualify for zero down solar, right? And it's such a, it's so crazy because most people don't realize in 2021, every minute of that year, somebody switched to solar. So just because you don't get it, or your parents or friends don't get it right now, they will soon. It would benefit you heavily to be ahead of that understanding for them, right? But here's, the forecast, just, I guess you could say financially, for solar. It's the cleanest, most renewable energy source available, right? That's one of the great things about it. Residential solar energy saw 40% growth in 2022, and its numbers are only expected to rise every year. In the next 5 years, solar industry expected to install, well, I don't see it on this slide, but I do know that the solar industry as a whole is expected to double every year for the next 5 years, which is awesome because the legislation that was signed into effect, the Investment Tax Credit Act, I think we'll go over that in a minute, but that's a 10-year thing, right? So over the next 5 years, and right now we're sitting at a $450 billion residential market, completely surpassing the residential home security and satellite TV market. So if you know anybody that has been going door to door with alarms or satellite TV or life insurance or those vacuum cleaners, I forgot what the vacuum cleaners are called, but like all of those industries combined are not touching what is available in the solar industry right now. And you know, what's so crazy is about what we're doing with Harbor. You don't even have to go door to door anymore. You can do this from home, you know. But yeah, what's driving solar growth? You know, Congress passed an extension of the solar tax investment tax credit, raising the tax credit to 30% for solar installations, basically meaning whatever the cost of your install of your solar system for you to become your own power plant and, you know, take control of your most valuable resource, which is your energy at your home, right? Whatever the cost of that, you'll receive a 30% tax credit. That's, you know, for the next 10 years. That's a thing, right? And also, because of this legislation, it's also allowing people to go solar for zero down, right? Get a system installed in which you get your installation, but you don't have to pay any upfront payments. And then on the back end, you're switching your energy or utility bill for your financing of your solar panels. And the panels are designed to put out more energy than what you need in your home. So, you know, your bill goes down, and because we know what the price of the panels is going to be, you kind of avoid that those crazy rate increases and, you know, the inflation that everybody's dealing with right now. Oh shit, that's the next slide. Okay, so climbing energy costs is really another thing that's pushing this thing forward as well. I know in Atlanta, my mom lives in Atlanta, like Georgia Power has went up like 12 or 14% this year. Here in Texas, we're up like we went up 6% last year. They recommend another 4% increase next year, and you know they're going to get it, right? I mean, the average rate of inflation around the nation is only 7%, but the rate of inflation in the energy sector is like 14%. That's nuts, right? And it's crazy because people have no other recourse to get around it or away from it other than the opportunity and the information we're sharing with them today, right? So that's a huge part of, you know, the opportunity you have to be ahead of, you know, the masses before they figure out what the solution really is. Because to understand that this legislation means that the government is behind it, right? Normally we know that they're not always about doing what's best for the people, but this also means that they understand we cannot keep going in the same direction that we're going, the same manner of energy reliability that we're on, that same path. We have to, you know, switch some things up. So now's the perfect time, you know, even if you're just thinking about you for your home getting solar, right? Because here's the old electricity model, right? It's expensive. The cost keeps rising. They're telling you it's because of the maintenance and the transportation fees, but I ain't seen no new power lines go up in a long time. You know what I mean? You're really only renting your power. You're paying for the energy forever. I mean, if you ask yourself, like, I don't know if you own a home now, but, you know, even if you don't, you're paying an electric bill. If you own a home, you're paying an electric bill. Your parents paid an electric bill forever. Your grandparents probably still paying an electric bill. And you're going to pay an electric bill until you die. That's the old model, right? And that sounds kind of depressing, right? But you have no other option, no recourse. You're not in control. You're at the mercy of the power company, and you're at the mercy of America's oldest monopoly. But we have a solution now, right? With the solar energy, you're going to save money on your utility bill. There's a fixed energy cost, like, you know, we discussed earlier. You're going to be able to own your energy once you pay off the panels. Your home value increases by anywhere to 4 to 10%, and this is, you know, from Zillow and Redfin and other, you know, sources in the real estate industry. You qualify for the 30% tax credit. You can sell your excess energy back to the electric company, which is something a lot of people don't talk about, which is something that excited me like a lot, right? This basically means that if your panels are overproducing for your home, you can sell that excess energy back to your power companies, especially if you're in an area that allows net metering, like so many utility companies here in Texas do. But you can sell that energy back to your utility company, and essentially they'll be paying you every month instead of you paying them. Right? How would you like to exchange your electric bill for a check from your electric company every month? Right? And on top of everything else, we're helping protect and save the planet for our next generation. Right, so a little bit about the company. Harbor was founded in 2017. It's headquartered in Atlanta, Georgia. Combined with the executive team, we've got over 20 years of experience. right? And they've done thousands of installs around the country because we operate in 19 separate markets around the country now. And everything that we do is driven by cloud-based and technology-driven. So that's what allows us to, take the step into this new vertical, right? Because Harbor's not a new company. The way we're doing our marketing is just a little bit new now. But that gives you the opportunity to take advantage of, what's going on in this space from home or from your phone, or, generate a full-time income, with some part-time, efficient, well-directed effort, right? But we'll talk about the income part in a little bit. But like I said, Harbor operates in 19 states now. So, if you're in any of these yellow states, if you're a homeowner or no homeowners in any of these yellow states, right, we can help you normally, or if you qualify, let me say it the right way, we could probably help you reduce your electric bill, right? But even if you're not in one of the golden states right now, if you know people in these other areas, you could still work from home and generate, a nice part-time or full-time income, helping other people reduce their electric bill, right? Got more states on the roadmap for 2024. I'm pretty sure we're gonna be at like 25 to 30 states by the end of 2024. I know. I ain't gonna give y'all all of that, but y'all should definitely plug in and see what we got going, because your state's probably coming pretty soon. But the other thing is we offer fast install times because we work with A+ rated, accredited businesses in your area. The best installers around. Fast install times, though, means great service, happy customers. It also means fast commissions, right? And everybody likes that. All right, so, Harbor is changing and simplifying the face of solar sales, right? Like I said, the old solar model is you work for a company, you get smaller commissions, little to minimal support. You kind of thrown to the wolves, thrown in the fire kind of situation. There's no passive or residual income opportunity, and there's no scalable technology. But Harbor's changing all that, because here you can work for yourself. Lucrative seller commissions, daily training and support, passive income opportunities, extensive growth and expansion opportunities, right? Because you could do this from your home, because we operate in so many markets, and that makes it scalable. And with the technology, the sky is not even the limit, fam. I don't know, the moon maybe. But look, I want y'all to check out a client testimonial real quick to see what we've done for some of our clients. This is Ethan in Georgia, right? In 2021, his energy bill was about $221, right? After we went through the process, got him, made sure he qualified, got his, energy savings analysis, went through the benefits. He decided he wanted to go solar, take control of his energy. By the next year, his bill was down, what's that, $100, $123, August 2022, right? So just over, if you, extrapolate that over 25 years, right? You stretch that out, right? 25-year savings, that's $35,000, right? Estimated home value increase, because, we said it goes up by 4 to 10% depending on your market. It's $23,000, almost $24,000. And the tax credit was just under 11 grand. Right, so we're talking about an estimated total financial benefit over the next 20, 25 years of 70 grand. Right now, between me and you, I'm pretty sure you could figure out something better to do with 70 grand than just give it to your energy company. As it's up to you, though. Completely up to you. And that's the thing about, what we do here, right? There's no high pressure sales, because solar is essentially an IQ test. We can show people what they are doing now, right? And what they'll continue to be doing, and what the prices will probably look like in the next 5 to 10 years. Or give them another option. And, you just let them choose whichever one is the smarter or best option for themselves. There's a lot of smart people out here nowadays. But if you understand, if you want to get wealthy, you got to identify where the masses are going, and you need to get there first, right? And that's the opportunity that's being presented right now in Harbor, right? Because now I'm going to show you how you can build a lucrative solar brokerage with Harbor, and the simple path to a thriving success. But real quick, I want to go over a couple things, right? Because whenever I investigate an opportunity, I look at 3 things, right? One, the product, right? Is it good? Is it valuable, right? Yes, check, box check, right? We know, we're gonna use the sun's energy to make energy right here at the house, so I don't have to pay them for it. You're still gonna have to pay a small connection fee to the grid because of the net metering and to, make everything fair and balanced. So it's a win-win for everybody. Otherwise, they try to make it hard. But this way, I can take control over something I know I'm always gonna need, right? Timing, right? Inflation is incredible. Right now, a few years ago, if you want to get solar panels on your home, you're probably going to have to come out of pocket 20, 30, 40 grand. Right? That's not the case anymore because of legislation, because of, the rate of inflation, because the government is on our side at this point for once. So let's definitely take advantage of that timing. That's great timing, right? But one other thing I always look at is the compensation, right? Is the compensation plan going to get me excited? Is the compensation going to get my team excited to go to work? And when I saw this compensation plan, excited was an understatement. So I've been in the networking industry before. A lot of y'all know me, and we've had business before. But unlike other companies where you need hundreds or thousands of sales reps to earn $1 million a year, at Harbor, you have the potential to earn $1 million income with just a productive team of 5 to 10 part-time solar consultants, right? And really, you could do $250,000, $300,000 just by yourself, for real. But it's cool because we get paid 5 ways here. Personal sales, partner sales, revenue sales, mentor bonus, leadership, lifestyle bonus. The personal sales is what most people are gonna, benefit from, and it's dope because the average commission on an install is like $3,500, anywhere from $3,500 to $7,000, depending on the market, utility usage, and those things. So anytime you help somebody decrease and fix, maybe even eliminate, at some point their electric bill, you're going to get a commission of anywhere from $3,500 to $7,000, right? Paid to you, right? And we pay weekly. There's also partner sales, which is more for people that are, building teams, the leadership-minded individuals. Because what happens, and I'll show you a little more of this in a second, but you get split commissions 50-50 with your new consultants. So let's say, you got friends or family, younger siblings, cousins, or whatever, or business partners, coworkers, people in your, on your team and organizations, your flag football team, whatever, they want to make a little extra money, and you show them, hey, well, if you know anybody that wants to go solar, we can help them out, and you walk them through the process, right? There's going to be a split commission, 50-50, right? So, let's just say $1,750 to $3,500, right? Y'all will split that, right? So anytime you help somebody go solar, you get to split that commission. And then as you build bigger, if you choose to do so, right, which is like one of the huge values I saw in the company, but I know that's not for everybody, which is why the personal sales is so so heavy, right? You see that, right? But if you decide to build bigger, you got a larger team. You're taking the leadership aspect of what Harbor has to offer seriously, right? You'll be in a position to make $150 to $500 off of every sale in your brokerage, right? As other people are just doing what's best for them and their family, right? You'll still get paid as well, and it still pays you weekly. And then, as you go on, there's a mentor bonus. As you develop Solar Pros, there's a leadership lifestyle bonus, which is like $1,000, $5,000, $8,000, $9,000 a month, really for whatever you want to use. Now that's based on performance, right? But it's an extra check for whatever you want to do. Excursions, trips, electric vehicles. You just keep it simple. Pay your mortgage. Put the money in put the money up, right, the right way. It's completely up to you though. But here's how, I guess the process works, right? You start as a solar apprentice, and this is where you earn while you learn, right? And there's the potential earnings of $1,750 to $3,500 per home. This is how, like I said before, when you first start, you don't have to know much. You just, share some information with people, put them on a call with a professional. You sit there and take notes, and when they decide to do the best things for themselves, you get a check, right? Eligible to refer others and earn rev share, right? So all of that. This nice position to be in, but for those of y'all that want the full commission, right, after you go through 3 partnered sales, your 3 training sales, right, as an apprentice, you'll be upgraded to a consultant, tier 2. pass your solar consultants exam. Now you can close your own deals and earn more. So now you're earning the full commission off of all of your installs. That's anywhere from 3,500 to $7,000 per home on average, right? And still you're eligible to refer others and earn the revenue share. But the step I'm excited about, this is where I'm, headed. This is what I'm focused on, is the Solar Pro, right? And so many people that are here in the company right now are focused on this position because it's a vetted position for the company. And what that means is after you've done your 5 personal solo deals, right, and you pass the Solar Pro exam, we want to make sure that you know what you need to know and you're doing things the right way, the Harbor way, right? Now you can help others close deals. Now, and it's not just others just in your brokerage, but you also have the opportunity to close sales for others around the company that are not in your brokerage at all, right? And you can earn total commissions on your own self-gen, personal deals as well, right? You still earn revenue share on deals, still earn 50%. Well, that's where you start to earn 50% on paired deals, right? So you'll have the deals coming out of your organization, and ideally you'll be able to help the entire company as well, right? That's a great spot to be in. But just to give you an idea of how this breaks down, right? And I know I sped up a little bit when I want to go ahead and get y'all out of here, but the money portion is the part that I wanted to see, right? But we do these calls Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday live, so you can have your team jump on, and this one's recorded, so you can always send this out to other people. But the partner sales compensation example is incredible, right? As a Solar Pro and closer, you'll earn 50% sales split between the apprentice and the closer. So let's just imagine for a minute. Let's just not imagine. Let's just visualize for a moment that you have 10 new members in your brokerage this month that did their 3 split deals, right? So they can move from apprentice to consultant, right? Once again, people doing what's best for them and their family, so that they can do better for them and their family, and that's benefiting you, right? Simple. But 10 deals, 10 members, 3 deals, that's 30 deals that month with the split commission. Your split commission would be like $22.50, right? On the low side. Not low side. What's the word I want to use? Conservative estimate, right? 30 deals, right? Conservatively, we're talking about $67,500 in Solar Pro commissions for 1 month. This is just because you made a good decision for yourself and showed a few other people how they can do the same, and we'll walk them through the simple process because we have all the training and all the literature and everything necessary, right? So just to break it down a little simpler for you, right? That's as a Solar Pro. But even just as a solar consultant, let's say you personally, you're an average solar consultant, you're doing about 1 deal a month, and that's cool because how many of you would like to make an extra $4,500 a month, for 2 or 3 conversations, right? Obviously not every conversation is going to be an install, but stands to reason you have 3 or 4 of these conversations, you're going to find somebody who wants to lower their electric bill. Right? So you're doing your 1 sale a month and you got a team of solar apprentices or above, and each one of them is doing what you do, right? Each one of them is doing their 1 sale a month. So now you've got 3 more sales in your, small brokerage. That's an extra $1,650 a month. That's $6,000. $6,100 total, $73,000 a year. You and a few friends working part-time, helping people, getting paid to decrease their electric bill. Right, that's pretty cool, right? But let's say you get a little better, right? Let's say you want to put in a little more work, right? Some of our full-time Solar Pros or solar consultants are doing about an average 1 install a week, right? So if you're doing 1 install a week, conservatively average, $4,500 a sale, you're looking at about $18,000 a month, right? And I kind of stressed the conservatively because just a couple weeks ago, one of the guys on the team, Cullen's an awesome guy, but he had 2 installs in 1 week. I think one of them was like $7 or $8,000, and the other one was like $8 or $9. So let's just say $15,000 from 2 installs. And that was just 1 week. Right, so but the conservative estimate is cool too. We'll stick with the conservative estimate, but just know there's a lot of opportunity in the estimates, right? But so you're a solar consultant, you're doing 4 sales a month, You got a team of 3 solar apprentices or above, each doing 4 sales a month. So that's another 12 sales in your brokerage, right? There, you earn an average 550 a rev share on level 1 team sales. That's an extra $6,600. That's 25 grand a month. That's 25 times 12, 250. That's 300 grand a year. Didn't I say you can make 300 grand? Oh, I said by yourself earlier, but you're not really doing much if it's just you and your friends, kicking and making calls, talking to people that y'all know in your organization, right? That's still kind of by yourself. All right, so look, let's say you get better, right? You're a solar pro, but you're still doing your 4 sales a month. But now the way you've gotten better is at building a team. Right now you've got a team of 10 solar apprentices and above, and they're all doing what you do, right? Because that's what leadership is about. Showing and teaching other people how to do what you've done to be successful, right? So now that team of 10 solar apprentices or above, each doing 4 sales a month, is an extra 40 sales in your brokerage, or extra $22,000 on top of the $18,000 that you've already, produced for yourself. What's that, like 40,000? 40 grand a month. 480 a year. 400, 480. Yeah, 480. $500,000 almost a year. 10 people helping other people reduce their electric bill. And you. And when you help a few other people, show other people how to benefit from and move through and, use this system successfully, you're going to qualify for a $500 to $1,000, $2,000, $4,000 or more in lifestyle bonuses for solar consultants and above that you can use towards cars, trips, games, excursions, electric vehicles. I really feel like if you pulling up in a neighborhood, not that you have to pull up in a neighborhood to, promote your business or whatever, but if you're a solar guy or girl, right, you should definitely be pulling up in something electric. And it's a lot of options out here, family. Like the Porsche has one. I've seen a lot of these Lucids in the street. Tesla's the big dog. But even Rolls-Royce just released produced or released the Rolls-Royce Spectre. Go look that up. Right? So, electric cars, trips and experience, lifestyle bonuses, awesome. Leadership pays. Get to leadership. But the great thing is it's super easy to get started with Harbor, right? You can become a solar ambassador completely free, no money out of pocket. You can earn $1,000 per referral. Anytime you refer somebody to Harbor and they install, we'll pay you $1,000. Don't cost you anything. Just get back with the person that sent you this information. Tell them you want to sign up as an ambassador. Don't cost you anything. And, whenever somebody you hear, you ear hustling, throughout the holidays and somebody talking about their energy bill is super high, just know that means you can make $1,000, right? Or, for those of you who want to make a little or a lot more money, right? The solar consultant position is an option for you. It's $99 one-time onboarding fee, $49 monthly cost to, technology upkeep your websites and everything like that. But you're going to have full access to the Harbor Tech and Education platform, qualify to get paid 5 different ways, eligible for your solar certification day 1, and you're able to build a nationwide brokerage, right? So at this point, it's really simple. Where do you fall? Where do you stand? How do you want to move forward, right? If you're a homeowner, my best suggestion to you would be, first and foremost, get your energy savings analysis, right? See if you qualify to go solar for free. It doesn't cost you anything. And whether you're ready to do it now or in the future, at least you'll have some information to kind of guide you along the path, right? Option 2, become a solar ambassador. Right? Like I said, it's completely free. You can earn $1,000 for every solar sale you refer, right? All you got to do is get back with the person that sent you this video or sent you this information and let them know, you need their link so you can sign up as an ambassador. And the third option is become a solar consultant, right? It's real simple. You want to make $1,000 a sale or install? Do you want to make $3,500 to $7,000 to $8,000, maybe $8,250 per install, right? Depending on the market or whatever, right? But the whole thing is becoming a consultant. You can get trained, certified. You can start earning great money while you learn, and you can do it all from home, right? So the choice is really yours, fam. Get back with whoever shared this video with you. If nothing else, remember them, right? Even if you decide to do nothing, because there's going to come a point in time where either you or somebody you know, like, and love wants to go solar. And whoever sent you this video, they think highly of you, so I'm pretty sure y'all have a relationship. You can probably trust them, right? At least keep them in mind if you don't see any options here for yourself, all right? But just to, I guess, leave you with this thought, fam, there are 86 million eligible homes right now currently in the U.S. What will your impact be? How many of those installs are going to be because of you and your team and your brokerage? Or just you. I mean, you ain't got to build a team. It can just be just you. But there's opportunity here, fam. And I hear so often people gripe and talk about there's not enough opportunity. And where is the opportunity? Well, a lot of times opportunity is right in your face. The question is, will you accept it? You're going to accept the gift of opportunity, right? But that's a decision you got to make for yourself. So I'm going to tell you to apply yourself and supply yourself. Apply yourself to supply your wealth, because the only limitations you'll ever have are those you apply and accept on yourself.